Hello everybody, it is Mama Cougar aka Kittee Lane, that baby boomer from the peninsula in Virginia, and we are here with another Create and Relate. I know you all missed me, I have missed you all too, but I want to show you something that I found really fascinating, really quick and easy to do. And I know we know about connect as you go, but how to connect all of these at one time. I was so fascinated when I saw it. I was like, oh, I gotta share it. So no, this is not my idea. It's not my creation. I don't remember where I saw it, but it's out there in the ether world. What I am using is, oh, this is coming out right side up, but it's Crafter Square acrylic yarn. It is 4 worsted weight, 100% acrylic, and it calls for a 6.0, which is what I'm using. Susan Bates 6.0. For the contrasting color, I am using Red Heart. See if I can find another one that has it up there. Red Heart Heat Wave. This was gifted to me, so all of this is kind of new. It is 4 worsted weight also. It calls for a 5mm hook. The colorway of this one is Park, and of course with the Craft Smart, it is, we're gonna say blue, because I don't see a colorway. So it's aqua, to be fair. Okay. So, of course, the first thing we do is make our itty bitty granny square. However you make your granny square is fine. I'm not going to tutorialize this, so it might move at a faster pace. The beautiful thing about YouTube, when you're looking at the videos, you can go in the settings and slow it down. You can also pause it, rewind it, so no worries. So I will start mine with a simple chain of 4, connecting to the first chain, and then chain again. And I like to build my double crochets, or just the stacked singles. Single crochet, go in that long bar and create the second single crochet. And like I said, this is just the start of a granny square. Nothing special, nothing different. And as you can see, I crochet over my tail. And I'm going to close this out. Chain 2 and snipping. Pulling it tight. So just like these, I have another itty bitty square. Now here is where the beauty begins. I'm going to put these 5 together like these. Okay? So to give ourselves room, I'm going to start with a standing double crochet, which means I'm going to make my slip stitch. Now with the right side facing me, pick any corner. And then I'm going to hold my yarn behind my work with my working hand, go under my working yarn. Make sure I pull that nice and tight, not too tight though. And then insert into the corner. So I have 3 loops on my hook. And then we make that standing double crochet. And as I told you before, I crochet over my tails. So I'm going to do 2 more double. Okay, hold on. I don't want that one yet. Sorry. There we go. That'll work. Okay, now I'm going to insert 2 more double crochet. 2 chains. And then 3 double crochets. So in your corners, per usual, you're going to have 3 double crochet, 2 chain, 3 double crochet. Now at this point, I'm dropping that tail. I no longer need this tail. I'm not going to chain to go to the next opening. I'm simply going to go into that corner, holding my tail down and crocheting over my tail. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. You can always weave it in. But me personally, I like just snipping at the end. So 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 more doubles. Don't need the tail anymore. And then we're going to pick up our next little square. Same thing, any corner. And we're going to go into another standing double crochet. So you're going to yarn over and go into that corner. And complete that double crochet. And we're going to put 2 more in there. Chain 1, slip stitch. Now look at your work, what you've just done. You just added this double crochet. Everything is going to be along one side. So where you finished your last corner, you're going to slip stitch back into that corner. Turn your work back facing you if it's easier. And chain 1 more. That's your 2 chains for that corner. And then you're going to place 3 double crochets. Again, we are not chaining over those 3, over that cluster. We're going to go straight into the next corner. If you're crocheting over your tail, you're holding that tail down. And then you're going to chain 2 and 3 more double crochet in that corner. And now you're going to pick up your 3rd tiny square, and once again we're going to yarn over, go into that corner and create your first standing double crochet for your 3rd addition, or your 3rd little square. Now let's look at what we have. We've got these 2 squares connected. We are now connecting this square. So in order to complete that connection, 2 more double crochets, chain, slip stitch into that previous corner, and then another chain, and then 3 double crochet. And that's what you have so far. I know it looks like it's bowing into a smile. Trust me, the process works. Again, no chain over that cluster, going right into the next corner. We're going to complete that corner. I didn't tuck that corner, so I'm going to wrap it around. But anyway, I'm working over that tail. So however you choose to work over it is fine. Just make sure you work over it. If you cinch it down, it won't come apart. Okay, so now we've completed adding 3 of the tiny squares. We have two more to add. Okay, so we're going to pick up our next square. I want to tuck my tail a little bit so it comes out the way I like for it to. All right, so now we're going to add square number 4. Again, we're going to make that standing double crochet in any corner you choose. That's your standing double. That's the initial connection. And then 2 more double crochets. And then we're going to chain 1, slip stitch into the previous corner. I turn my work over because I like to slip stitch from the back. You can slip stitch from the front. It doesn't matter. But I like to do it from the back. And then we're going to execute that second chain and 3 double crochets to finish off this corner and to make that connection complete. So we have 4. We have 4 that are connected. Again, skipping over the cluster, going straight into the next corner. Chain 2. Okay. And now to add our final square with our standing double crochet, any corner you choose. And just like I told you, it's going to look like a smile, but just hang in there. I got you. So 2 more double crochets. Chain 1. Slip stitch to that last corner that you made. Chain another 3 more double crochets in that corner. Skip over the cluster and complete a corner. And you will have completed connecting all on one side. But wait, there's more. Now when you get to the end, or you've added as many as you want to add, I have a string where I've done 25 of these. So it works with no matter how many you do. So here we have 5. Now I'm going to keep going around. Skipping over the cluster, going into the next corner with 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. Skipping over the next cluster. Now you see my work is upside down. I've worked around. I'm ready to go down the other side. So we're going to go into this corner. Same thing, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. Now what we're going to do here, where we turned and connected our initial connection, We're going to slip stitch into that space. Now here's where I go through the top. That's why I said it doesn't matter. Okay, to me it's easier. So I slip stitch into there. And now I'm going to go right into this next corner with 3 double crochet, chain 1, slip stitch into that corner, chain 1, and then 3 double crochet. See that? And you continue that all along this side. So let's do that to the end. 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. And then we're going to slip stitch into that connection. And then go right into this corner with 3 double crochet, chain 1, slip stitch into the previous corner made, chain another, and 3 double crochet. And then once again going into the next corner, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, connect, corner, 3 double crochet, chain 1, slip stitch, chain 2, 3 more double crochet, skip, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, connect, go right into this next corner with 3 double crochet, chain 1, slip stitch, chain another, 3 double crochet, and your last corner, 3 double crochet. I don't like the fuzzies. Chain 2 and 3 double crochet. And then we're going to slip stitch into that first standing double crochet. Pull that nice and tight. Chain 2. Snip your work. Cinch it. And there you have it. All connected. So I have 3 that are nice and connected. Hope you have fun with this new idea. I just found it absolutely amazing. It saves so much time. It really does. But I can't wait to see the beautiful things that you guys come up with. And until we see each other again on these YouTube streets, know that I love you. But I want you to love yourself, because self-love is the greatest love of all. Take care, everybody.